Windows open to the night, cold air cuts like quiet knives. Your whisper lingers in the dark, a fading spark in broken light. I walk across the wooden floor where we used to be before. Every step a memory of how it used to be. We were fearless in the flame, calling out each other's names. Never thought the fire would fade or love would change. Now it's echoes after you. All I hear is truth ringing in my head. And every promise that we made slowly starts to fade. But the words we said still tremble in my chest, never let me rest. No matter what I do, all that's left tonight are echoes after you. Your jacket's gone from by the door, but I still feel you more and more, like perfume hanging in the air, like you're still there. We were lightning in the sky, shining bright and asking why. Two hearts racing toward a storm we couldn't outrun. If I could turn the clock around before our love hit the ground, I'd hold you through the falling rain and take the blame. Now it's echoes after you, nothing feels brand new. Oh, nothing feels the same. Even if the days move on and I learn to be strong, I still call your name. Maybe time will let me heal. Maybe scars won't always feel like something I can lose. But until that day arrives, I live with echoes after you. The porch light flickers in the cold, like stories left untold. Your keys are gone from where they hung, but your song is still unsung. I walk the floor at 2 a.m., replay it all again. The way you looked before you left, so calm, so out of breath. We were standing on a line between forever and goodbye, too stubborn just to say we were afraid. Beneath the quiet sky, I let the hours pass me by, still waiting for your call. Every star above my head shines on words we never said, echoing through it all. Even if the night moves on, even if the dawn finds me here alone, there's a peace I can't deny. perfume out of bloom. I catch my breath, I turn around, but you nowhere to be found. We were wildfire in the wind, too fierce to ever bend, but flames that dance without control can swallow something whole. If love was more than just a spark, why does it fade into the dark? I'd give up all my pride tonight to make it my heart still says no. Was open, lights were low, your footsteps soft, prepared to go. A quiet storm behind your eyes, no more alibis. The air was thick with almost tears, heavy with unspoken fears. We stood like strangers in the hall, watching shadows fall. We were oceans deep and wide, now just waves pulled by the tide. Somewhere lost between the truth and our pride, in the space between goodbye, where we don't ask why. I still reach for you in the silence of the room, in the fading bloom. There's nothing I can do, even if the night moves on, even if you're gone. You're the echo in my mind, in the space between goodbye. I leave my heart behind. Your perfume lingers in the air, light, you're still standing there. I almost hear you call my name, but it's never the same. We were lightning in the dark, brilliant with a fragile spark, but even stars that burn so bright disappear from sight. If love is just a fragile thread, why does it pull when hope is dead? I trade tomorrow's rising sun for one more don't be done. In the space between goodbye, where the tears won't dry, I finally understand love can break but still remain, like a soft unhealed pain etched upon my hand. Maybe time will let me heal, maybe I will learn to feel stay. There's a crack across the ceiling now, like the silence hanging in this house. Your coffee cup still by the sink, frozen in the edge of what we think. I hear the clock but time stands still, every second bends to your will. Your picture fading on the wall, but I remember all. We were young and unafraid, promises we thought we'd never break. Now the truth is cold and clear, love disappeared. We're just ashes of us, scattered in the dust. The words we couldn't say, every tear we cried, every night we tried was a wave we couldn't brave. Even though the fire's gone, the smoke keeps holding on, drifting through my lungs. I'm breathing memories of who we used to be. Footsteps echo down the hall, though you're not here at all. I reach across the empty bed, still hearing what you said. We were thunder in the sky, too loud to ask why. Two hearts running fast and blind, leaving peace behind. If love is just a fragile flame, why do I still feel the pain? I'd walk through every storm again, just to feel your hand. We're just ashes of us, falling without trust, like embers in the rain. But somewhere in the dark there's a tiny spark calling out your name. And even if you're gone for good, if I only could, I'd choose you every time. Through the wreckage and the scars, you'll always be my hardest goodbye. The room still holds your silhouette, like a shadow I can't forget. Your coffee's cold beside the sink, just like the space between what we think. I hear your footsteps in my head, and every word we never said. The curtains move but you're not there, just memories in the air. We were satellites at night, caught inside each other's light. Never thought we'd lose the view of something true. It's the gravity of you pulling me through every broken day. No matter how I try to run, you're the moon, I'm the undone. Drifting far away, even when the sky is clear, I still feel you near, like a tide I can't refuse. It's the gravity of you. I can't lose. Your laughter lingers in the hall, like a distant curtain call. We were reckless, we were bright, burning up the night. Two comets in a fearless race, leaving fire in our wake. But every orbit has an end, every heart must bend.
If I could rewrite the stars, close the distance where we are, I'd hold you in this endless blue like we used to do.
It's the gravity of you, stronger than the truth, that we've come undone. Though tomorrow waits for me, and someday I'll be free. Tonight, you're still the one. Maybe time will set me loose, cut the hidden news of everything we knew. But until I learn to fly, I'm falling into you. We used to talk until the dawn, like nothing could go wrong. Barefoot dancing in the rain, laughing through the pain. Your hand would always find my own, like it had always known. Two restless hearts without a map, never fearing cracks. We were fearless, we were young, saying love was more than enough. Never thought the tide could change or drift away. Back when we were brave, before we learned to be afraid, we believed in every word. Back when we were strong, holding on so long, even when it hurt. Now the silence fills the air, where we used to swear we would never part. Back when we were brave, you were my heart. Now the hallway feels too wide, like there's nowhere left to hide. Your shadow doesn't cross the floor like it did before. We built our kingdom out of trust, but promises can rust, and even gold can lose its shine when we ignore the signs. If I could find the younger flame, call your reckless name, would we choose a different road, or carry the same load? Back when we were brave, love was more than what we There's a single light still on downstairs, like it's waiting for your steps on the stairs. Your shadow used to fill this space, now it's just an empty place. The clock keeps ticking way too loud, like it's calling out what we're without. I never thought I'd see the day you'd slowly walk away. We were stronger than the storms, wrapped inside each other's arms. Never thought we'd lose the ground we found. You were the last light on, before the night went wrong, before the silence came. You were the steady flame, the shelter from the rain. Now nothing feels the same, even if the dark moves in. And I try to just pretend there's no replacing you. You were the last light on, the only truth I knew. But time won't be erased. We were reckless, we were fast, never thinking it wouldn't last. Two hearts running toward a dream that slept between the seams. If I could hold you one more night before we lost the fight, I'd tell you what I never said before you left. And I still see you. The city sleeps beneath a broken sky. Neon tears begin to cry. Your perfume lingers in the air, like a ghost that's everywhere. I walk alone on empty streets, counting shattered heartbeats. Every corner holds your trace, every shadow wears your face. I try to drown your memory, but it keeps on haunting me, like a melody that won't let go. Soft and slow, I'm falling after midnight into the fading light, where our love used to shine. Through the silence and the blue, I'm still chasing you across this fragile life. Even if you're far away, even if you're never scared, your the fire in my veins. I'm holding on to yesterday, though it's slipping through the rain. Laughter echoes in my mind like a song I left behind. We were burning bright and wild, two lost hearts running miles. Now the nights are growing cold and the truth is hard to hold. Love can turn to dust and smoke with a single word we spoke.
If I could turn the hands of time,
I'd rewrite every line,
but all that's left are memories
and broken harmonies. I'm falling after midnight,
still searching for the light of love that couldn't
stay through the silence and the pain, through the endless rain. I hear your name and all the dawn will rise again. You'll forever be my sweetest ache, my unfinished song, my beautiful mistake. The city sleeps beneath a broken sky. The city sleeps beneath. The city sleeps. The city sleeps. The city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. The city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. The city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. sky. Oh, the city sleeps, the city sleeps. Oh, the city sleeps. Oh, the city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. Oh, the city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath. The city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. Oh, the city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath. Oh, the city sleeps. There's a hollow in this quiet room, like winter came too soon. Your shadow lingers on the wall, but you don't call anymore. Keep the curtains half drawn tight, afraid to face the morning light, 'cause daylight shows what's really true. There's no more me and you. We were diamonds in the dark, burning with a fragile spark. Now I'm holding broken pieces of my heart. Where the light used to be, there's a space inside of me that no can feel. Every word we didn't say still echoes in the grave, and it always will. Even if I try to run, even if I come undone, you're written in my soul like a song without an end, like a wound that won't let go. Carved into my mind, in every silent line. I hear your laughter in the rain, soft and full of pain. We were standing on the edge, too proud to make a pledge, and love slipped through our hands like water through the sand. If I could hold you one last time, I'd say the words I left behind. But time is cruel and love is blind, and fate won't realign. Where the light used to be, there's a fading memory of everything we had. Though tomorrow I'll pretend that my heart can mend, it still feels so sad. Maybe someday I'll believe there's more than what we couldn't keep, more than shattered dreams. But tonight I stand alone, with your ghost between the seams. There's a crack across the mirror now, like a promise we don't know how to put back into place again, like we were back then. Your footsteps fading down the stairs, heavy with unspoken prayers. I almost called your name out loud, but silence was too proud. We were riding in the dark, tracing love with fragile hearts. Never thought the ink would bleed from what we need. Between the lines we broke and every word we spoke, there's a truth we couldn't face. All the dreams we drew slowly fell into leaving empty space. Even if we try to hide, there's no place for pride. When love starts to choke, we lost more than we could see. Between the lines we broke. Your sweater still hangs on the chair, like you might still be there. I reach out but touch the air and find despair. We were wildfire in the cold, too intense to hold, burning bright without a plan. Now just ash in my hands. If I could turn the page tonight, erase the fight, I'd hold you close and let it be just you and me. Between the lines we broke, there's a fragile hope that maybe we could mend. Though tomorrow calls my name and nothing stays the same, I still pretend maybe love was never meant to stay without a dent, without a scar to show. But I still feel you in my chest, more than you will ever know. Between the lines we broke. The morning breaks without a sound, your heart beats nowhere to be found. The cold side of the bed remains like unhealed stains. Your pillow holds the shape of you, but dreams don't carry truth. I reach across the empty sheet and feel defeat. We were louder than the rain, dancing through the pain. Never thought we'd drift apart from the start. Now I wake to the cold side of the bed, to the words we never said, hanging in the air. Every promise left undone echoes with the sun, shining on despair. Even if the day moves on and I learn to be strong, there's something I can mend.
Your sweater's gone from by the chair, but I still see you there, like a shadow in the light, fading out of sight. We were wildfire in the dark, burning with a reckless spark. Two hearts running wild and free, too blind to see.
If I could turn one page tonight, undo that final fight, I'd trade my pride for one more chance at one last dance. Now I wake to the cold side of the bed, with every tear I've shed, soaking through the past, though tomorrow waits ahead, and new words will be said. Some memories last, maybe time will let me heal, teach my heart to feel something new instead. But tonight I'm wide awake on the cold side of the The clock keeps ticking on the wall, like it knows we're bound to fall. Your suitcase waiting by the door, I've seen that look before. The air is heavy, hard to breathe, with words we never dared to speak. Your eyes avoid the truth in mine, like crossing fragile lines. We were dancing on thin ice, rolling hearts like loaded dice, thinking love would never fade or slowly break. Before the morning comes, before the damage done, tell me there's a way to stay, before the sun can rise, before goodbye. Don't let us slip away, even if we lost the spark, even if it's getting dark, there's still a flame inside. Don't let the night decide what we can't revive. Your fingers tremble in my hand, like you don't understand how something strong and so alive could barely now survive. We built a world from simple dreams, seams splitting at the seams, two fighters growing tired and worn from promises once sworn. If pride is what's between us now, let's lay our weapons down somehow. I'd rather lose the fight tonight than lose your life. Before the morning comes, before we come undone, look at me and say my name. Let the silence break for our own sake, before it's too late. If love is bruised but still alive, then maybe we can still survive, rewrite what we became, before the morning comes. us again. The radio plays our favorite song, but it feels so wrong tonight. Your side of the bed is cold as stone. No warmth, no soft goodnight. I drive past places we used to go, where laughter filled the air. Now every street light seems to know you're no longer there. We were written in the stars, but somehow lost the spark. Now I'm searching in the dark for where we fell apart. This is the last time we were us, before the fall, before the rust, before the silence grew between our hearts. We were fire in the rain, we were dancing through the pain. Now we're just two worlds apart. Even if I let you go, there's one thing you should know: you'll always leave your mark. You were my light, my only truth, my shelter in the dark. Your sweater's hanging by the door, like you're walking any day. I still hear your footsteps on the floor, though they've all faded away. We were reckless, we were wild, running fast, chasing dreams. But love can turn from sweet to fragile quicker than it seems. If I could turn back time somehow, I'd hold you closer now. But all I have are memories and echoes of your sound. This is the last time we were us, before the cracks turned into dust, before goodbye was all we had. Though tomorrow I move on and learn to be strong, there's a part of me still sad, because loving you was real. It was everything I feel, and nothing will replace the way you looked at me that night, with forever in your face. Highway stretches into black, no turning point, no looking back. Your voice still riding in my head, all the things we never said, Billboards flicker in the night, like dreams that lost their light. I grip the wheel, I breathe your name, but nothing feels the same.
We were chasing distant stars, driving fast in borrowed cars, thinking love would lead the way if we just stayed.
Now I'm a broken compass, heart spinning circles in the dark, trying to find where you are. Every mile pulls me away, but I still replay who we were. Even if the map is torn, even if a new day is born, you're the road I can't forget. No matter where this life will go, you're my deepest regret. Your jacket's in the passenger seat, a ghost beside me on this street. I almost turned to see your face, but it's just empty space. We were thunder loud and proud, two rebels in a reckless crowd. But storms don't last forever long, they fade into a song. If love was just a twist of fate, why did we arrive too late? I'd trade tomorrow's sunrise glow for one more, don't let go. I'm a broken compass, heart still falling apart, but learning how to stand. Though the sky is wide and free, there's a part of me still reaching for your hand. Maybe someday I'll believe there's more than what we couldn't keep, more than what we lost. But tonight I drive alone, counting every call. The rain writes letters on my window pane, spelling out your name again, like the sky refuses to forget what we can reset. Your footsteps faded down the street, but they still echo under my feet. Every corner of this town feels like you're around. We were stronger than goodbye, never thought we'd have to try to survive a love so deep we couldn't keep. There's a place inside my chest where your name still lives, where the silence never wins. Every breath I take alone feels like borrowed hope under fragile skin. Even if I let you go, even if I never show how much it hurts to miss, there's a place inside my heart that still sounds like this. Smoke still lingers in the air from words we threw without a care. The echoes of a slammed front door still shake the floor.
The glass is empty on the table. We were strong but not that stable. Two hearts racing out of control, now paying every toll.
We were sparks and gasoline, too intense to stay serene. Thought the flames would light the way, but they burned away. After the fire, what remains? Just scattered ash and stains of everything we knew.
After the shouting fades to gray, there's nothing left to say. Just me without you.
Even though the heat is gone, the damage lingers on in every shattered dream.
After the fire dies, nothing's what it seems.
Your reflection in the glass feels like someone from the past.
I barely recognize the hurt behind my eyes.
We were fearless, we were loud, standing tall against the crowd.
But even mountains made of stone can crumble on their own.
If love is built on fragile ground,
It only takes one reckless sound to tear the whole thing down without a warning sign.
after the fire,
In the dark, I search for one small spark.
to guide me through the night.
Maybe someday I'll forgive the way we chose to live and how we lost the fight.
But loving you was real and true.
Even if it broke us in two, even if it's over now.
After the fire, I'm still learning how. After the fire, in the dark, I search for one small spark.
To guide me through the night.